Hey, cousin. It's me, Marie Moses, but everybody calls me your favorite cousin, Ken. Look, we back in. Do I want to keep my glasses on? Because, look, I'm liking the look, y'all. I don't know, because I get that glare. Let me take them off. I'm going to keep it real with you today. I got a message for you. Normally, I come on here and I'm teaching something, but today I have a message. So I let spirit flow. Y'all know how it is, okay? For those of you who don't know me, I am, again, Marie Moses. You can call me your favorite cousin, Ken. I've been on YouTube for many years as a spiritual guide, a holistic wellness practitioner, energy healer, and a transformative speaker. I have a lot of wisdom to share with the collective, and when I am guided to come on and share it, that's exactly what I do. So today the message is about your relationships. It's very important. I know a lot of you are out there doing the work. You're on your spiritual growth journey. You want to become the greatest version of yourself. You're doing all these great things. And that's good. That's good. But you have to know that your relationships are very, very important. The people that are in your life, the people that you allow in your close circle, it is very important for you to monitor these relationships because we already know that we live in the last days, okay? This is the end times. If you didn't know, it is what it is. Hey, everybody coming in. Hey, y'all. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for the love. We are in a crunch, okay? And relationships are very important because we know that relationships are tools for advancement. So the people that are in your life, or some people in your life, they feel entitled to your energy. And that's what I have to let you know. There are some people that have ran their course, and I'm only telling you this because you already know this. It's just confirmation for what you need to hear. Sometimes you need to hear it. So you have spirit guides that are in the spiritual realm, and then you have spirit guides that are in the physical realm. I am a spirit guide in the physical, and I came here to support you on your journey. And sometimes we just need that confirmation. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to give you that confirmation. So if you already know that there are some people that you feel like, you know what, they just need to go. It's just time for me to let them go. And it could be people that you love. I mean, these could be relationships that you had your whole life. But if you're feeling like, okay, this is not a relationship that is benefiting me, it's not helping me, you have to make a decision, or you don't. Sorry. Dang. Spirit always be getting on me. You can't tell people what to do. Okay, I can't. You don't have to do it, okay? You could keep them in your life. But what you have to know is that you're trying to go forward. And certain people are not supposed to come with you. It's just what it is. And I know that, we grow up a certain way, or we grew up a certain way, which I know I did, where, you have to look out for your family, or you have to look out for people that have come this far with you and all this other type of stuff. It's called loyalty. You have to be loyal to your people. But them ain't your people. Okay. I'm just telling you. You have not met your people yet. Your people are coming. They coming. All right. But you haven't met your people yet. Your people are like you. You are connected to people who are not like you. And you could be trying to get them to change or get them to understand certain things and all these other things, but they're not understanding. They're not getting it. They're not picking it up what you laying down. And if you keep trying to convince them to change, you're going to stress yourself out, and that's going to weigh you down. It's going to bring your energy down. So this is why we're guided to let them go. And we already know in the last days is that separation. It's real. And on the spiritual path, you have to be real. Your energy has to be right. It has to be in alignment. If you're not in alignment, then you cannot evolve spiritually. So a lot of people feel like they're evolving, but they're really not. Okay? No. Change is not change until it's changed. And if you have people in your life, thank you for the love. If you have people in your life that are just taking from you, then how can you move forward like that? You can't. You can't. You say you used to be on YT. Yes, I used to be on YouTube. Yes, it's me. It's your favorite cousin, Ken. Yes. It's the truth, okay? It's the truth. So, let me not cut into what I'm saying, because sometimes I can read the comments and then I'll cut off what I'm hearing. So, okay. the relationships that are in your life right now, you have to take inventory. Even if you have to write it down, take a picture, I don't care, okay? Take inventory of the people that are in your life and ask yourself, are these relationships beneficial? Are they helping me? Because if they're not helping you to move forward, they're only going to bring you down. That's it. That's just how it goes. And you could be helping people or having people to hold on to you, and you're trying to move forward yourself. So if you're trying to help them, you can't really pour into yourself. You can't give yourself all the energy that you need because you got energy going this way, that way, this way, that way, and it just doesn't work. So you'll start to feel overwhelmed. You'll start to feel like you don't have control, but you do have control. Remember that you always have control. You absolutely do. You do. You do. You said just distracting yourself? And we all do it, okay? We all do it. We all been guilty of just hanging with certain people because we don't want to be alone or whatever the case may be. We all do it. But if you're saying, oh, I want to be a better person, I want to grow, I want to get to this level, I want to fulfill my life purpose, I want to do what it is that I came here to do. If you're saying that, then you have to be real with yourself and say, you know what, I'm going to need to be by myself, because really that's what's going to happen. Dang. Spoiler. That's what's going to happen. I would tell you what's going to happen to you because the same thing happened to me. When you cut people out of your life, you're going to end up spending a lot of time alone. And that's okay, because that's where Spirit wants us to be. That is a good place to be. You being by yourself is the best place to be. And it's not forever. It's, just for a certain period of time or for a certain cycle, Spirit is calling you to be by yourself and to separate so that you can hear clearly the direction. Okay? It's so important. It's so important. So this is number one, okay? Number one way that you know that the relationship expired, because relationships expire. They do. And a lot of people don't talk about this, but they do. Every relationship that you have is going to expire. It's going to leave. It's going to be over. It's going to be done with. And I know you said, no, kid, no, I got to have these people in my life forever. You're not, okay? You're not. Your relationship with your children is going to change. You're going to go from holding them and taking care of them and wiping their nose and tying their shoes and going to the first day school and, taking them to practice and doing all these things. And then they're going to turn 18 years old and they're going to say, Mama, Daddy, bye. See you later. See ya. Bye. Out of here. Okay? So that's the reason why, parents out there, you cannot make your life about your children because they're going to leave you. And if you make your life about them, then you won't let them go when it's time to. That's not good parenting. You have to know that you're only there to teach them, train them for a certain period of time, and then you just let them go. If you're in a relationship right now, you love your partner. Great. Love them. Okay? Y'all. Okay, love them, marry them, be with them, hump on them. I was just playing right too far. Do whatever you're going to do with your people, okay? But just know that relationship is going to end. One day it will end. It will. Okay? Thank you for the love, because you laughing up for real. Even if you stay with this person for the next 60 years or 70 years or whatever, one of y'all got to go. You going to go first or they going to go first? Somebody leaving, okay? So we can't hold on to people. We want to do this. And we've been conditioned to do this, okay? You want to hold on to people. Mommy, that's my mommy. That's my daddy. I can't live without them. I can't live without my partner. I can't live without my children. You can. You can make it. You can make it. And you will make it. Okay? And you may have to let them go. When you have to break up with a person, sometimes you never see it coming. But if you already know that this person is free to do whatever it is that they want to do, then when the relationship ends for whatever reason, then it's okay. Because they're doing what is best for them. And you're doing what is best for you. And you let them go. This is how you get over a breakup. If you've ever been in a situation, if you're still holding on to a relationship, you ready to let go today? I'm about to tell you how to let go. Let them be free. Let them live how they want to live. Let them be who they want to be. You cannot change them, and you're not supposed to. You're with them for a certain period of time. You learn from the experience, and then you let them go, and you go on. That's how it works. Every person that you encounter while you're here in this life cycle, they're your soulmates. Thank you for the love. They're your soulmates. And they are a part of your experience. But you only experience people. We don't hold on to them. So if they want to be a certain type of way and you don't like it, guess what you can do? Leave them. Okay? You don't have to deal with them. You don't have to be around them. You say agreed, it's possible. It's very possible. And when we learn this, when humanity understands this, then we will be free. You'll be free and everybody else will be free. We will be free. But we just want to hold on to everything. And even sometimes we identify, like we believe that our identity is connected to another person. And it's not. It never is. It never is. Women are just, feeling like they're so great because they have a husband or they have children. It's like, girl, your identity don't have nothing to do with your husband or your children. Nothing. And for women out there who don't have a husband or don't have children, your identity does not come from anything external to you. It comes from within. So are you doing the work? Are you focused on becoming the greatest woman that you can be? Or the greatest man if you're watching? Are you focused on that? Or are you focused on the relationships? Now, relationships are important. Okay, I don't want to, say that they're not important. They're very important. But like I said, you just have these experiences. And then you go in and out of each other's lives. So just think about when you were on a job, your job before the one you have now or before whatever it is that you're doing. You were working with those people. You seen them every day. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing? Hey, these are your co-workers. You see them all the time. You're around them all the time. And then you make a decision to change. So you go get another job or you start a business or you go somewhere else. Those people that you were around every single day, now you don't even know what's going on with them. They're gone. Poof, pow, finito, out of your life. But when they were in your life every day, you were so close to them. You were connected to them. But then you moved on. And this is what happens with every person in your life. Everyone. You say, hey, sister, cousin, abundant rising queen. Hey, cousin. Hey, y'all. You say, I fought for 10 years trying to change someone. Finally came to the conclusion they won't change. They won't change. And they don't have to. And it's not fair, It's not fair to you to try to go through that or to even put yourself through that. And it's not fair to them because you're trying to control them. So this is what I know about people. If they love you enough, they will change for you. They will. They will change for you. They will do everything you say to do because they just want to please you. And behind your back, they're going to be who they want to be. Or eventually it's going to come to the point to where it's going to blow up and they're going to say, look, I don't want to be who you want me to be. I want to be myself. Thank you, cousin. Thank you for the love. I want to be myself. And that's okay. That's okay. And then some people, it's like they depend on your life force energy. And that is this message today. This message today is for people that have people in your life. They depend on your life force energy to give them life, to help them in some type of way. Okay? And this could be even a relationship that you physically are disconnected from this person, but energetically you're still connected and you're bound to this person. Believe me when I tell you, you can leave a person and still be connected to them spiritually for many years. It's very real. Okay? So you have to know what I'm saying. Let spirit guide you. Okay? But there's a relationship or some relationships that it's time to let it go so you can move forward, so that you can do what it is that you want to do without all of this murky energy, because it just makes me feel like, how, you have a balloon on a string, right? If you let the balloon go, it'll fly. But if you hold on to the balloon, you hold on to that string, then it can't go where it needs to go. There's somebody holding on to your energy. And for some of you, it could be a lot of people. It could be a lot of people. Okay? And this is why we have to do this inventory. Okay? So you can know, okay, who do I need to release? You have to treat your life like a business. Sometimes you got to fire people. You may not want to. You may say, oh, dang, I don't want to break their heart. I don't want to have that conversation. Oh, man, I don't. It's them or you. It's them or you. Because you can't move forward with all of that energy connected to you. You just won't be able to do it. So either you have the conversation, and don't be like me, cousin, because I'm going to tell you, okay? Because you know Spirit always going to make me tell y'all my business, okay? Because I'm going to be real with you. I used to be the type of person where I would just ease on out. You know what I'm saying? Just real quiet. You know, just back on out. Now, I know I don't want to be in this friendship, relationship, or whatever. You know, you peep something about a person, you don't tell them. You don't tell them. You just slowly start backing away. And the next thing you know, you take off running another way. That was me. I'm guilty. I'm guilty. Yes, I am. No, I'm doing that, you know. And I say I'm doing that, so I must be doing that to somebody right now. I'm sorry if I disappeared on you. I love you. Okay? Okay? There's a lot of people that I know that, look, sidebar. There's a lot of people that I know. They are like, Kim, where are you? You know, we want you in our life. And I understand it, but I have to focus on myself. And I feel like the time away from people, it really helps them to, you know, get their self together. Like, you know, focus on yourself. That's why I say focus on yourself. And we'll come back together if we do. And if we don't, then we don't, okay? But what Spirit had told me years ago is that that's not good. It's not good just to, you know, slowly back away from people and not tell them this is the reason why I'm distancing myself. This is the reason why, you know, our relationship has to end. You have to close the doors. You know, you have to be a woman or be a man and speak up and communicate. And you tell people, because what it does is it helps them to improve. If you don't tell them, okay, this is the reason why I'm deciding to separate, then they don't know. So how can they improve? How can they be a better person? But if you know you have the best intentions for a person, you love this person, but you decided to separate, tell them why. Tell them why, so that they will know, okay, you know, this is something that I need to work on. You said you used to do that too? I used to do that. I did. And I ain't talking about a long time ago. I'm not. Dang. I'm working on it. Okay, I'm working on myself. I am. I'm doing the work right here with y'all, okay? But sometimes I feel like I don't want to have a conversation, you know? Cousin laughing. I'm for real. You said the honesty. I have to be real. I do. And I know I don't want to, like, I don't like hurting people's feelings or nothing like that. I don't like having that conversation. But when Spirit broke it down to me, like the way I just broke it down to you, that you're actually helping people when you have that conversation, then I was able to see, okay, this is why you communicate. But I wasn't taught communication. And in fact, what I was taught was the opposite. Like, if you come to somebody and there's a disagreement, then it's a problem, you know? And so I don't want to have a problem. So I'm just like, okay, I just don't want to talk about it, you know? But I've learned, even if you just send a text message, even if you write them a letter or whatever the case may be, you tell them why, you know, you're separating or why you can't connect with this person, and then you move on, okay? It's just what it is. So this is important. You know, we have many, many, many resources here at the Lighthouse to assist you ladies on your journey, all right? Men, I love y'all, but, you know, y'all coming together and y'all gonna help each other heal. I work with women, but I'm talking to whoever's listening, okay? You say, I know better now. Communication is the key. It is the key. It is. And it's spiritual maturity. You know, as you evolve and you grow spiritually, then you're able to check yourself. You don't need a book to check you. You don't need, you know, some preacher or pastor or somebody external to you to tell you you're doing this right, you're doing this wrong. No, Spirit is checking you from within, and you follow that guidance. You listen to it. And it helps you and it helps other people too. And you grow up, you know. You have to grow up. And it doesn't have to be confrontational. Now, if somebody want to get like that, then you already know that, okay, this is the reason why I got to let this person go, because they're crazy, you know? You don't want to be dealing with somebody that you can't even talk to about how you feel, you know? So, anyway, you're giving out a lot of energy, and this is just one of the ways that you could keep that energy to yourself, you know, pull some of that energy back in, is monitoring your relationships and being real with yourself about what you need. Be real. You say, okay, what if I keep having this conversation, they pop back up months later? You don't have to let them in. You say, hi, new here, noted. Hey, how you doing? You don't have to let them in. If they call your phone, block them, okay? As above, so below. You learn how to block them in the spiritual realm, you block them in the physical. They won't come back, okay? And I teach y'all all about that in class, okay? But if they keep coming back, you know, there's still some connection there. There's some way for them to get back in, because they shouldn't be able to get back in, especially if you're very clear. If you're very clear that this relationship is over, you know, I'm moving forward, then they should not be coming back. You say yes and restore for me. Yeah. Okay. So that's the message today. All right. It's time for you to really get serious, because you have a great purpose, and I know who I'm talking to. You all have great work to do here. And sometimes, and I'm not even going to say sometimes, relationships, a lot of times, it just takes up so much of your mind and your energy. It just takes up so much. Oh my goodness. I cannot tell you how many private sessions I've done with people who have relationship issues. When I was on YouTube years ago, y'all remember, all we used to talk about was relationships. I mean, every day, helping people through relationship issues. Just cut it. How do you deal with relationship issues? Cut the ones that are not beneficial. Keep the ones that are. And the relationships that are beneficial, you don't have these problems. You don't have these issues. You don't have to go through this with people who actually are helping you and you're helping them. You don't have these issues. But you have these issues, and you feel drained when people are just taking away from you. And we live in a world where we've been programmed to believe that this is good. This is what makes you a good person, when you're giving and you're kind and you're showing up for people and you're helping people and you're doing all of that for other people. But what we're learning now as a collective, we're all learning that you cannot be good for other people or to other people if you're not good to yourself. It's impossible. It's impossible. So we don't feel good because we are given so much. And then what we do is we'll go and distract ourselves, or go and get an addiction, or go, do something else, or work, or whatever. So we don't have to focus in on how we feel. And then at the end of the day, we fall into bed. We get up the next day and go out there and help some more people. No, it's not going to work. Okay. You are the builders of the new earth. You are. And as the builders and the leaders of the new earth, you have to lead by example. You have to be in a vibration that is loving and that is peaceful and that is carefree. You can't do that with all that energy, And if there's a relationship, like I said earlier, that it's over, it's been over, whatever the case may be, let them go. Cut the cords and let it go. Okay? The relationship did what it was supposed to do. Hopefully, you got the lesson from it. And I know we don't want to hear about lessons, but y'all already know we've been online talking about these lessons. Spiritual has been telling y'all about this for a long time. This is what it is. This is what we came here to do. Your soul came here to grow. You're here to evolve. And the only way you can grow is when you learn these lessons and you work through these cycles. That's the only way to do it. Okay? So if the relationship is over, you feel like this person did you wrong, or whatever the case may be, I'm not saying that they didn't. Thank you. They probably did. They probably did some wrong things to you. But if they never did those things, then you wouldn't have left. You would still be with that person. So, like I told you, relationships expire. Thank you for the love. They expire. So something has to happen to get you out of that relationship or out of that cycle with that person. It could be heartbreak. It could be divorce. It could be a breakup. It could be something crazy happen or they do something or whatever. Something got to crack off because you won't leave any other way. That's the way it was supposed to be. Okay? Everything happens just like it should. It should. Thank you. Thank y'all. It happens as it should. There's nothing that happens in your experience that's not supposed to happen. It's supposed to happen like that. And I know you can say, dang, Ken, like, they betrayed me, they hurt me, they did this and that. They were supposed to do that. It was already written. That was the way it was supposed to go. But that situation and that person was not supposed to change for you. Y'all heard me say this before. Relationships are supposed to change you. They're supposed to make you a better person. They help you to discover who you are. So if you have people in your life treating you like you $2.50, when you going to decide that you're not? Okay. If you decide to take it, that's you. That's not them. If you got people in your life and you feel like, oh, it's my responsibility to just give, and I don't need nothing, that's your bad. You didn't want nothing. Okay? No. That's over. That's over. No. You need to know that there are people in this world who want to give to you just as much as you give. They are out here. I'm telling you. It's real. It is very real. And I'll tell you, thank you for the love, even from my own experience. In my personal life, I've always had issues with people accepting me for who I am. And you would never know that. You would never know that. If I didn't tell you that, then you would not know that. You would think that, oh, everybody love Ken. No, everybody don't love Ken. A lot of people don't like Ken for nothing. No reason at all. Just for me existing and being here, people just, they don't like me for that. And I don't care, okay? Because we don't give energy like that, no life. We just don't, okay? Sidebar, if you got haters, negative energies and forces or whatever going on in your life, stop giving them energy. Stop giving them life, especially for religious people. You know, I hear this all the time online. People always talking about the dark forces and the enemy and all that type of stuff. Stop giving that type of stuff your energy. Stop even speaking about that if you want to move forward, okay? You can stay in that downward spiral talking about your enemy, but that's not going to help you. It's not going to help you. It's like if you have haters in your regular life, in your physical life. If you know you got haters in your regular life or an enemy, somebody who's out to get you, they don't like you, are you going to get on your phone and start talking about this enemy? Or are you going to be calling their name and giving them clout and all that? Or are you just going to keep on going and doing what you need to do and just not even paying no mind and let them just go? That's exactly what I'm seeing a lot online. Like, people talk more about the enemy than they talk about what they're doing in progress. I'm like, why do you even give that your energy? Thank you for the love. I'm just saying, okay? You don't have to. You don't have to, okay? Now, focus on yourself. Focus on your own well-being. Let the people go. Let them be who they are, okay? And don't give no enemies and no dark forces and all that type of stuff. If you know you got negative people in your life, just don't give them no energy, nothing. They're going to die out. They're going to fizzle off. They're going to be gone. But I've always had to deal with this all the time. All the time. And it's crazy because all I want to do is help people. I want to love people. I want to see people doing well. I want to, whatever it is that I can do to help a person, I will do it. And I've always been like this my whole entire life. But I've always had people who just don't like me. It's like, okay, so what? You know, you got to know who you are. You got to know who you are. Even when people trying to destroy you, they're trying to talk about you, they're trying to hate on you, they're trying to sabotage you, all that. Okay, all of that is happening so you can know who you are. Are you going to believe these people? Are you going to believe these experiences? Or are you still going to stand firm in knowing that you are lovable, you are powerful, you don't have to deal with none of this crap? None of it. Thank you. You said thank you for the message. You are welcome. Hey, Sharonda. Hey, cousin. You don't have to deal with none of it. Okay? But it's teaching you. Take the lesson from it all. Take the lesson from it all. And don't take it personal, because they're doing what they were created to do. Are you doing what you were created to do? That's the question. Because you can get so wrapped up in relationships and so distracted that you're more focused on the negative, like I said, or the relationship or the external, than you are focused on what's going on inside of you, working on yourself. When you're focused on yourself, you don't have time to give to negativity or to anybody, okay? Give it to yourself. And the more you pour into yourself, the more you feed yourself, the more in alignment with spirit that you are, you're going to be a better person, for doing that. You're going to be a better person. So, to listen or not to listen, that is the question, okay? Because I know I've been on YouTube, TikTok, and all of this for many years. And I know that people will hear my voice and hear everything I'm saying and nod and say, that's right. And keep on doing what you're doing. It's okay, okay? There's no wrong. Do what you want to do. But you can't say you don't know. That's what you need to know, okay? Sidebar for those of you who don't know me. Whenever you hear what I say, you can't unhear it. Okay? So when things start cracking off and getting a little janky in your life, just go back to this message, all right? And remember what I'm telling you. You're trying to move on, but you have people on your boat that need to get off the boat. Completely off the boat. Because they are not serving you at all, and you know it. You know it. And you're going to know it because you get irritated. When they come around, you're like, this. Like, I don't cuss no more. But if I did, you know what I would say, okay? Certain people come around, you're like, certain people call your phone, you're like, what? Because you laughing, I'm for real. Y'all already know. So you already know how you feel. So why not just disconnect from that energy? Why not? You can. You say LOL for real. It's for real. You already know. But you feel like I have to pick up the phone. This is my brother. This is my mom. This is my friend. This is my cousin. This is my kindergarten best friend. What? No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Not if they make you feel uneasy. If they make you feel like that, you do not have to answer the phone for them. I'm telling you. You're choosing. And remember that not making a choice is making a choice. Just remember that. Because you're an adult. You're grown. Okay? So, if you got people in your life just latching on to you because you feel like you're supposed to carry the weight, that's your choice. That's your choice. But you can choose to do something different. You can say, no, I'm not carrying the load for everybody. Especially if you're in a position to do so. People feel like, okay, you're in the position. You can do it. You can handle it. No, you can't. No, you can't. No. Mentally, people don't know what you go through. Thank you. They don't know what you go through. They just feel like because you're not saying anything that you're okay. But I know you. Because you're my cousin. Okay? So, a lot of times we grin and bear it. And we know how to do it very well. But then there comes to a point to where you just can't do it anymore. And I'm here to give you this message before you get to that point of exhaustion. Before you get to that point of cussing everybody out. Before you get to that point of loking up and just, I'm done with everything. I'm sick of it. Before you do that, just relax, okay? Let's try this first, okay? Take this prescription first before you get exhausted, okay? This is going to help you. Take 2 of these. Take a few of these, all right? Get them people out. And you'll be surprised that your energy will feel lighter. You will feel better. You will feel like you have more clarity. I mean, you will get all of your energy back when you just start cutting people off. And if you have to be alone, it's okay. It's okay. You need some time alone. We all do. We all do. Because remember, we're here learning and growing and having these experiences. So when you're by yourself, you get time with our Creator. You get time connecting to your higher self. You get the time to get the guidance that you need without the distractions. So as much time as you can spend by yourself, the better. Okay? The more the better. What they say, the more the merrier. Yeah. It's okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's not. And sometimes that silence can be scary. It can. Because now all you have is your thoughts. And now you got to deal with your thoughts. And now you got to deal with yourself. But that's good. Okay? That's where Spirit is guiding you. And it's okay. It's all right. You're going to be okay. You have support. You ladies here, you have support. Join us in spiritual alignment class, all right? If you feel like you are tired, if you're feeling exhausted, if you feel like you want your life to change, but you don't know what to do, join us in spiritual alignment class. A lot of times, that's because you're out of alignment spiritually. When you're in alignment spiritually, meaning you're connected to the source, then you don't have those symptoms. The symptom of being disconnected from our Creator is stress, heaviness, pressure, okay, worry, doubt, fear, all of that, okay? When you're connected and in alignment spiritually, then you don't feel that. And life is much better for you. So you can live every day working on your job, making your money, going and doing whatever it is that you do, but still feel like you're not going anywhere. You're not accomplishing anything. You're not happy inside. It's the alignment. And at this time, being in alignment is so important. It's so important. It's the only thing that is going to help us. That's it. That's it. Our connection with our Creator. That is what's going to help you. He said, thank you. You're very welcome. So join us in spiritual alignment class. It's just going to be your jump start, okay? With that little battery in your back. Get you going. But it's a 4-week commitment to yourself. Because a lot of times what keeps us out of alignment is our choices. The things that you're doing is giving you a result. You don't like the result. So it's time to adjust the things that you're doing, okay? So we'll work on discipline. If you have an issue with that, which I find that a lot of us do, you're having an issue with being disciplined, if you're having an issue with being consistent, if you're having an issue with being self-aware, join us in spiritual alignment class. It's very important. It's so important because we can go through life every day and not even be aware that what we're doing is causing a result. I know. But Spirit will leave you in the dark, okay? I don't know that God that everybody else know. That God is good, God is great, okay? Yes, everything works out for the good. But I will tell you, there are times when you will be in the dark and you will not have a clue. And unless you decide to make changes, you'll never know. Your mama didn't know, your grandma didn't know, and you ain't gonna know either. Ain't nobody in your family gonna know. Until you start making changes, and then it'll become clear. Thank you for the love. And you'll say, oh, okay, I see. But as long as you want to keep doing what you're doing, do it till you're satisfied. You can fall out on the ground. Spirit ain't gonna do nothing but, oh, okay. All the prayers that you praying, oh, yeah, I hear that. You ready to make a change? No, I'm not. Well, go on then, okay? That's why I told you I'm only working with a certain group of people because I know that everybody ain't going to make it. Everybody won't, and it's okay. It's okay. It's supposed to be this way. I can't change it. I didn't come here to change how things are already written and planned out to be. We all know that there is a wide road that many people are going to go down, and they just going to go straight down. But there are those of us that are here to build up this new earth. We got to get locked in and focused on what we came here to do. It's like a business trip. Like I always say, you only came here for a certain period of time. You're doing what you came here to do, and then you out of here. It's what it is, okay? And getting attached to things in this realm is what's holding you down. It's making you feel like trash. Literally making you feel terrible because you didn't come here for that. They may do that, but not you. That's the reason why you feel like, oh, I'm always by myself. Nobody understands me. I got to go through this and this and that. Because you're not going to be able to connect to things and people and hold on to them. You just experience them, okay? And you let them go. Thank you for the love. You let things go. But when you try to hold on, that's when you have a problem. When you let people hold on to you and you don't, okay, look, get them off, then you feel terrible. And you don't have to. You do not have to go through life feeling like you just don't feel good in your body, you know? Because you can go through life and make your money and do things and accomplish things. And trust me, I did it. I did it for years. I worked on jobs and I had my own career. And then I started my business and I went to school and I started getting degrees and certifications. I mean, I did so much that I felt like I should be happy. And I still was not happy. I was overweight. I mean, I just was not happy inside, but there was so much internal work that I had to do. So that's why when I left for 3 years, a lot of you know, I left for 3 years from being online and recording. People wondered, Kim, where did you go? I went to work on myself. That's why I look different now. Lost all the weight, relocated, did everything I wanted to do for myself. My phone is off, okay? If you got my phone number, let me see who got my phone number. I'm just kidding. But, you know, some people have my phone number, but, my phone don't be ringing like that. Not like it used to. No. I was separated. And you are being guided to separate. You are. You gonna resist it. You say, no, I want to be around my people. I got to take care of my people. I got to take care of my people. These are not your people. These is not your folk. Okay? These people belong to our Creator, just like you. Why do you feel like you have to take care of big grown people? A lot of times these people are grown adults. And you feel like you have to take care of them because if you don't take care of them, they're going to sink. Now, why do you think our Creator will put that responsibility on you? That's not fair. That's not fair. And that's not the case. You take care of children. Yeah, they can't take care of themselves. That's different. But adults, no. It's every man and woman for themselves. So whatever decisions they're making in life is going to give them a result. Okay? If they feel like they don't want to put their best foot forward and they don't want to go through all the things that you're going through to become the person that you're becoming, okay. It's on them. Let them see your light. Let them see you shine, and then they'll make a change. It's what it is. A lot of times we don't even change until we see somebody else do it. Then we're like, oh, I can do something different. I can be better. And I know, like, for even like people in my family, I know they probably look at me and say, dang, Ken has really changed. I really have changed. I am not the same person. I am not the same person. This is why renewing our mind is so important. Because when you renew your mind, Spirit does this within you, by the way. You're not doing this. You just agree. You just align with it. You just start listening. And when you do this, you're going to hear things. Spirit's going to speak to you. And you start listening. And that is what changes you. It's you following that guidance that's coming from within. It's going to guide you. If you're open to hear it, you're going to hear it. But everybody doesn't hear it. But I know if you're listening to me, you have the ability to hear it. You do. And what will happen is, if you go so many years knowing what you need to do, you're hearing the guidance, but you're not listening to it, it'll get less and less, less and less. And then pretty soon you can't hear nothing at all. And then you'll be going to a spiritualist like me trying to figure out what's going on. Well, okay, like everything's on fire. Calm down, because we got to go back. Okay? There's something that you need to do here. And I'm going to always tell you what you need to do. I'm not the spiritualist that's going to sit up here and stroke your ego, because I didn't come here for that. Okay? Stroking your ego is not going to help you. I'm not getting ready to tell you, oh, yeah, everything's going to be great. And this and that. Yeah, it's going to be great after you do this. Yeah, you're going to get to that place where you need to go after you do this. See, a lot of spiritualists, they're just going to tell you the good part. They're not telling you, oh, this is what you need to do. This is what's going on. And if you don't make an adjustment here, you're not going to be able to move forward. They ain't telling you that part. So a lot of spiritualists, or I ain't going to say spiritualists, it's just anybody with a phone nowadays can pick up the phone and say, oh yeah, good things about to happen for you. This and this. Okay, everybody got a message for you nowadays. No, everybody's not gifted to do it. Everybody don't have the ability. And channeling is a gift that is given to certain people. It's just what it is. And a lot of people are just copying what they hear other people say. They didn't get that message. They're not getting that guidance. They're hearing what somebody else is saying. It sounds good. And then they go and say it. But that ain't what I'm doing. And for those of you who know me from YouTube, y'all already know. I don't have to do that. I can tell you everything. But I've been guided not to share so much. Because if I tell you everything, then how will you learn? See, when I was on my old YouTube channel, I used to tell y'all everything. I mean, from the relationship to the family to the this to the that to the that. I tell you everything you want to know. And that wasn't helping. Because what I learned is that people will know everything and still not make a change. So no, that's not what we do. That's not what we do. Now, if I need to channel and tell you a message, give you a message or give you some insight, I will do it. But you see that you don't even go to my profile. You do not see that I offer personal sessions because I don't. Not for people who are just in the public. I do for people that are in spiritual alignment class. These are people that are connected to me. I know that they're ready to grow. They're ready to learn. Okay, I can help them. I can give them messages and insight. But I cannot give direct messages to people who just say, okay, let me click on you. Boop. I'm going to book a session and tell me what I need to know and give me some energy healing. It ain't never going to happen. It ain't going to never happen. But that's how I monitor my energy, right? The same thing I'm telling you to do. You have to be very selective and protective about the people that connect to you, especially those of you that are online. If you're online, then it's okay. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be online, but you have to know that everybody that comes across your timeline is not there for you. They're not there to see you prosper and succeed. It's just not, you got any and everybody coming through. So when you set up your services and the things that you offer, you have to have certain gateways and doors that people have to pay, or they got to do something to get through it. You see what I'm saying? You can't just say, oh yeah, this is free. Y'all can join my free community. It's free. My community ain't free. No. It's an exchange. It's an energy exchange. Because if you exchange energy with me, then that's how I know that, okay, this is somebody who's not just taking from me. I was online for years, and I know that people will just take the energy and run. And not give you anything. Not even a thank you. Not a heart, not a like, not a share, not a comment, not a nothing. They will just take energy, literally a bunch of energy vampires that will sit and watch you. And I know it. So if that's the case, then I'm going to be selective about the people that I connect with. And that's what Spirit guided me to do. But I didn't know that at first. I didn't know. I was just like, oh, yeah, come by. We all going to get along. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we are not. No, we're not. And I'm not talking to everybody. Because I know a lot of people just want to hear whatever they want to hear. And I'm not here to do that. I'm not here to do that. You say, how do you stop telling so much? Because people keep calling me, they keep calling you a know-it-all. Well, what? I mean, if you know what you know, then it's okay to share it. But just like I told you, sometimes it's like, you just have to know who to talk to and who not to talk to. If you're talking to people and you can pick up that they are not receiving what you're saying, just stop talking. That's it. That's just the bottom line to that. Because sometimes you could be talking and trying to help a person. They don't want your help. You feel like you're going to help them. So you just talking. And they looking at you like, would you shut up? And you can mean well, like really mean well. Like, I know that I have something I can say to help this person, but they're not receiving it. So what you supposed to do? Brush it off and keep moving, because there are hundreds and thousands of people who need support. Go link up with them. Even if it's your own children, it doesn't matter who it is. If they're not receiving what you're saying and you're picking up the energy that you're irritating these people when you're talking, you can pick it up. We all pick it up, okay? We have the 5 senses, but it goes beyond that. You can pick it up. Non-verbal cues, you're like, dang, this person rolling their eyes. This person making noises. This person, every time I say something, they acting like they don't want to hear what I got to say. Okay, boom, bam, bye. You don't need to be here. You don't need to be around me because you don't want to hear what I got to say. Especially if you're saying something that is meaningful, you're trying to help them. Bye. Let them go. They need to learn. They just need to go learn. It's not even a bad thing. They just need to go and learn. Experience is the best teacher. That's the best teacher. Isn't that how we learn? We have to go through experiences and then we learn. So let them go experience. You try to be the cheat code, which is what we are, okay? A lot of times when you have insight, you're trying to help somebody, you're the cheat code to help somebody to get to another level and they don't have to experience everything. You just can tell them straight up, this is what it is. That's why I told you, I don't give information and messages to everybody anymore because I'm not trying to help somebody who needs to go through some experiences. They need to just go through some experiences and then they'll learn. So just let them go. And I know we don't want to see people suffer. That's the thing. But no, I don't want you to go through what I went through. I want you to go through what I went through. Yeah, I do. I ain't the only one. Go through the fire, baby. See you on the other side, or maybe not. Wait. He said there was definitely a reason I was led to this life. Yes, it's all spirit. It's all spirit. He said, you're right. Notice them turn their ears off when I start talking. Yeah, when they turn their ears off or they start, acting funny or whatever. And you coming from your heart, really coming from your heart trying to help them and they trying to act weird. Well, guess what? You ain't got to hear me talk no more. But you know what happened? They were like, dang, I remember when I used to talk to her. I remember when she was trying to help me. They'll try to call your phone and guess what you're not going to do? Answer. It was going to be ringing. How they going to get it? Access denied. Look, big stamp. You don't want to hear me when I was talking. Okay? So you ain't going to hear me now. You laughing, I'll tell you the truth. I would not answer the phone and I wouldn't feel bad. Go ahead. Nah. But a lot of times, I did that live last week about feeling unworthy. A lot of times we try to help people, but that comes from our own internal wounds where we wanted somebody to help us. We wanted somebody to put us in position. So we feel like I want to help as many people as I can because I just wish I had somebody to do this for me. And you didn't have nobody to do it for you because you needed to go through those experiences and then you found out. And it's the same thing for these people in your life. They need to go through experiences, and the people who need to hear what you have to say, you're going to align with them. It's going to be so perfect. It's going to be so perfect. It ain't no problem. You said, yep, I don't feel bad. Go through it like I did, boo. For real. Go ahead. Pray for them. That's it. They'll be all right. They will be okay. And we don't want to see people suffer, like I said, because we know what we had to go through. So we're like, oh, man, I just want to make it better for everybody because I don't want them to go through it. I can handle it, but I don't want them to go through it. I don't feel like that at all. I feel like, you know what? I've been through a lot. Yeah. That's time for y'all to go through some suffering, too. He said there's a possibility I might answer, though. That's my problem. Oh, cousin, you gonna answer the phone? I mean, I can't tell you not to. Remember, I'm just a guide. I can't tell you not to. He said, because I will feel bad. Yeah. I used to feel like that, too. I feel so bad ignoring them. But just think about how you felt when they was, trying to play you out. While you trying to help them, they're trying to treat you like you ain't talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just remember that. Remember that feeling. Remember that. You said yes. Hold on, let me go back up. You said yes, I'm learning to mind my business. Yeah. We have to learn that. And Spirit teaches us that. And a lot of times we feel like, people are doing us wrong, but really it's our Creator teaching us. There's no better teacher than spirit. It comes from within. And you follow that guidance and you'll know. Don't play yourself out. We have to be strong at this time. This world is changing very rapidly. And the weak-hearted person that we used to be, that person needs to completely go. Okay? They need to, I was going to say the other word, but they need to, 86 up out of here. Because loving and being kind-hearted and just helping and serving people, that's what we were taught. We weren't taught the other side, which is the dark side, which is what we need. We need that dark aspect of us. It's very important. This is your protection. It's very important. So we're taught just to be a light person, be a loving person, be a giving person. That makes you a good person. It makes you a weak person. Because now you just got people just using and abusing you, and then you feel guilty. Like how we felt guilty for not showing up in church. Oh, I feel so bad I didn't go to church this Sunday. What you feel guilty for? Because you didn't go to church this Sunday. You go to church when you feel like it. It's your life. You go when you want to go. You don't have to go. But we felt like, oh, I have to. This is what makes me a good person. It's the same thing in our personal life. We have been conditioned and programmed that the more we give, the better person we are. No, our Creator is teaching us. Through all these people that are betraying us, using us, abusing us, treating us like we $2.50, we're learning that that's not what our Creator wants for us. We need to be strong. And this is how you get your strength. You have to build that up within yourself. Nobody's going to give it to you. Nobody's going to treat you like you treat them. No, that whole golden rule thing sounds good. Treat people how you want people to treat you. Yeah, we live by that because it's in us. We're created with that light. It's in us. But you got to know we live in a world with people. Most people are not living by that golden rule. They're take, give me. So if you're dealing with a bunch of wolves, it's take, give me, and you up there, oh, I just want to love and help everybody. Guess what they're going to do? Drain you dry. They might as well just take their charger and plug it right up to your behind. Okay? You suck the energy right up out you. What good are you then? How can you help anybody then? How can you be a powerful lighthouse in this world and you got everybody just plugging up to your behind and sucking you out all of your energy because you're a good person? No. No. This is the reason why we're being guided to go within. A lot of us are being guided, go on those nature walks, start taking those spiritual baths, start cleansing, start healing, start doing all this work. Because the more you do that, the more you connect to yourself, the more you're going to connect to our Creator, which is the spirit within. You're going to get that guidance. You're going to start to love yourself. A lot of us, we don't know how to love ourselves. We just don't know. So we go through these experiences and then we learn by going within. And the more you love and respect yourself, guess what? People are going to love and respect you because they're going to see it. They're going to feel it. They're going to say, oh, this is somebody I don't want to play with. Nah, I don't want to play with her. Nah. I can't play these games. You said, a billion thanks. You're very welcome. You said that's because they're in survival mode. Yeah, they're in survival mode. So they're trying to grab somebody, hold on to something. Meanwhile, you done did all this work to become the person that you are. Even if it's just leading with love, that's hard to do. A lot of people feel like love is weak. Being a loving person is weak. It's not weak. It is very, very hard to love even after all that you've been through. After everything people have done to you, you still decide to choose love. That is hard. It's easy for me to, mop upside somebody's head and tell them about this and that because of what they did. That's easy. That make you feel good when you do that. Because I used to be that person too. I'll cuss you out in a minute. Talk to. Okay? That's easy. But the hard part is when you say, you know what? I'm going to let you live. Okay? I'm going to understand you. I understand where you're coming from. But I'm going to understand you from way over there, about 3 states over, okay? Some people, you might have to put them 3 countries over, okay? Some people, you might have to put them all the way 3 planets over, okay? You just put them all the way, just keep going all the way over. But I ain't mad, though. You know, I ain't mad. It's cool. Sending you love, healing energy, and all that. Send them on their way. Send them right on their way. You said, wait, are you from YouTube? Oh my God. Where have you been? Yes, cousin, it's me. It's me. I was on YouTube for a long time. I'm here, cousin. I'm back. I'm back. I've been back for a while, but every time I come on YouTube, cousin, every time I come on here, y'all find me. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Is that my cousin? I remember you. Yes, it's me. Oh, it's been a long journey, cousin. Just healing and working on myself, and now I'm back. I am back, but I'm only back for a certain group of people. I can't take everybody, and everybody ain't going. Some people still want to stay stuck in that timeline that we were in years ago. And I can't believe it, cousin. People are still talking about relationships. Like, we are still online talking about love and relationships when this whole world get ready to go up in the wazoo. What the world? You said, Ken, what's the wazoo? I made it up. We ain't got time for that. Like, what? Nah. We got to get in alignment. Spiritual alignment is the only thing that is important right now. That's it. That is all. Say, good to see you, sis. Many blessings to you. Thank you, cousin. That says Gemini. Yeah, Gemini. But it's EYE at the end. I've never seen that. Gemini. Yes, cousin. It's up. Yes, Sharonda. For real. Gotta go. It is what it is. So, I love y'all. Y'all know I'm sending y'all all the love, and healing energy. We're going to make it through this, but I just have to be real with you. You can hold on to certain relationships because I've seen people in cycles for years. I'm talking about 20 years. Stuck in a cycle because they won't let one person go. Just one. Like, dang. And even if it's an ex, a partner that is long gone, still holding on to that energy and just nasty and bitter and can't move on because of that experience, and the experience is over. It's done. It's done finito. Even things that have happened in our childhood, let it go. Go through the process, of course, of releasing, cleansing, healing. This is why we need time to ourselves, because we have to go through these cycles of healing. We can't just jump up and start running out there and trying to help other people. Meanwhile, we got a broken leg, bruises over here and all these open wounds. We got to get this healed up, and only spirit can come in. I'm telling you, spirit will come through your body and cleanse you from within. You can't do it by yourself. You can't. The only thing you can do is say, okay, all right, putting everything down. I'm here. Cousin, I've been on this path for about 3 years here. Y'all know I moved here to Atlanta. Excuse me. And it has not been easy, but I have grown so much. And if spirit is guiding you to write, okay? A lot of the ancient texts, of course, they've been altered, but there were people who were on a spiritual growth journey. They were connecting to spirit. They were connecting to, forces and sources, and guided to write, okay? Everything that you feel, everything that you're going through, the messages you're getting, what's going on in the world right now, write down what you're going through, okay? I already showed you I have so many different books over here, and this ain't even it, okay? I have so many books. I just told you, I've been on this path for years. Look at all these notebooks I got. And these are full, okay? And I used to go buy the real fancy ones. Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it, okay? Get you a few fancy ones if you want to. But just buy stacks of notebooks. Look at all these notebooks, cousin. This is school. Sorry, I shook the camera. We in Earth school. Feel me? So everything that you're going through, you're learning. And you're going to help people from your experience and what you've been through. Write down everything. Everything. All the courses and everything that I've come up with, classes, programs, and all that type of stuff, it took me years to do that. You know what I mean? Got the puzzle piece. It has taken me years to come up with this stuff. I mean, this path is not for the weak. And if you're afraid of being by yourself, it's going to be hard for you. It's going to be really hard for you because Spirit is calling us to separate because you got to get this information. There's certain things that you need to know and you don't need no distractions. You don't. And I have children. Take care of your children. Lock in with Spirit. That's your life. That's your life. And even when you go on to your next level, you start doing and constructing everything Spirit got you doing or whatever, you still have to keep that practice of taking care of your family, taking care of everybody else, locking in with Spirit. Because that's where your guidance is coming from. That's where everything is coming from. Excuse me, I get excited. But if you're easily swayed this way, that way, you know what I'm saying? Your stomach is leading you and guiding you. You know, people are leading you and guiding you. Spirit can't lead you. Spirit can't lead you. That's why it says, like, in the last days, it's going to be a lot of people saying that they connected. I'm connected. I did this. I did that. No. We're set apart. We're set apart. We got great work to do. It feels very calm, but the energy that I'm feeling right now is calm, but it's stern. It's very firm. You're hearing this for a reason, okay? Now you have choices to make, and you decide. It's your life. You said still asking that person to change, man. Nope. We're not doing it no more. I'm not. I can only speak for myself. You know, I can't tell you what to do or anybody else. But if you don't let go, then your life is on the line. You see what I'm saying? And this is the reason why a lot of people who start off doing great things, they come here to do great things. And then it goes downhill. It goes up and then it goes down because of their decisions. We come here to make decisions. And based off of those decisions, it either takes us up or it takes us down. There is nothing standing still. There is never anything that is not moving. We're always moving, either up or down. And if you're not feeling good inside, that is a symptom that your energy is down. So in order for you to get your energy up where it needs to be, there are certain things that you have to cleanse and release. That's a part of the process of healing. It's not just the awareness. It's not just knowing. It's the clearing and the cleansing. It goes together. It goes together. Hey, cousin. You say, hey, everyone. Hey, cousin. Hey, LaJoy. Okay. All right, cousin. Y'all know we have a lot of resources again. It's so much. Oh, my goodness. I just showed y'all them notebooks, and I'm telling you, that's not even half of it. It's not even half of it. But there are workbooks. There's so much here. Let Spirit guide you, okay? Whatever you need. My suggestion, join us in spiritual alignment class because you'll have direct contact to me in our private community, and I can help you, okay? That's my suggestion. Women only, okay? No men's. So go mind y'all little stupid head business, no? I'm just playing, men. We like y'all. We like y'all too. Okay. Okay, cousin, I love y'all. The live replay will be on YouTube at the Lighthouse Women of Virtue. If you are on YouTube, because you love it. If you're on YouTube watching the live replay, make sure you come over to TikTok and follow me at I am Marie Moses and catch me on live. Normally, I try to go live once a week, but y'all already know. For those of y'all who know, I come on when I can, and when I can't, I'm healing, okay? Actively, always. And my number one focus is to stay in alignment. So I come on whenever it's time for me to come on. But you got it, okay? You can do it. And you're going to be a better person when you can let go, okay? You're going to feel better. You're going to be better. And you don't have to be as extreme as me. I know I relocated and I just moved. So you don't have to go that extreme. But if you know that there's a place that's calling you, go there. Why don't you go there? You say, oh, no, I can't. Okay, stay where you are. Whatever. Okay? What I knew, when I moved here to the Atlantis, I knew this felt like home for me, being here. It just felt like home. And I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. I grew up in the city. And being here, it just feels like home. Like I always should have been here. That's how it feels. So if you know that there's a place that you feel like, I want to go there, I want to live there, make your plan, set your plan up, and go there. Take some time off. Who said that you have to save the world and save everybody? Go save yourself. Take some time off, or even just take, you don't have to take 3 years off like I did, but even if you go on an extended vacation, just go. Go. You'll come back. These people ain't going nowhere. Trust me. Everybody's still going to be here when you come back. Anyway, do what you want. I love you still. No matter what you choose, I love you. Thank you for the love. I love y'all so much. I'm sending y'all love and healing energy every day. And I know you can do what you need to do. And you will. You will. Okay? Look, there's the heart. Okay, I'll talk to y'all soon. What else do I need to say? Oh, y'all know I do a free session for single mothers, okay? A free wellness session every month. We did the one already for this month. So sign up for the one next month. Single mothers only, okay? We do a free healing session just for single mothers. So sign up, reserve your spot. Spots are limited, so sign up, and you will get reminders. So even though it's far out, you'll still get a reminder, okay? Okay, I think that's it. I love y'all. Y'all take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. This is a part of that, all right? See you soon. Bye.